Meet Beatrice. Beatrice has $20,000 in debt at 22% on a credit card. Beatrice makes $50,000 a year. Her biweekly paycheck is $1,547 after taxes and deductions for healthcare. She has nothing saved, and here are 2 questions we're going to answer today. 1, how long until she's debt-free? And 2, can she save any money while she does it? And then can we make any changes to help her out and get her to pay that debt off faster? You can see Beatrice makes her minimum payment of $567 every month right now. Those align with the paychecks up at the top. And you can see she's barely getting by. If I scroll all the way to the right, how long is it going to take for Beatrice to pay this off? Well, I'm going to go all the way over here until we see that Visa payment stop and we see that balance in her Visa card go to 0. And here's where it is. Right here, you can see her final payment, and she is out of debt on April 17th, 2031, 5 years from now. Now, that's actually not too bad. And also, it's possible, which is great. And let's look at her chart to see what her net worth looks like over time. So you can see on the left, here's where she's $20,000 in debt. And then you can see here, her net worth actually goes above 0 because she has some savings also in 2031. And right here, April 2031, she's out of debt. And then she has $4,500 saved by July 2031. And you can see here too, when she pays off the debt in April, she has $2,000 in checking. She still doesn't have any money in savings. So now let's see what happens when we change one thing. Beatrice right now is spending $425 every pay period on food, gas, and entertainment. But what if she were to say, I think I can get by on $250 along with all these other bills that I have? So what we're going to do is change this number. Instead of 425, we're going to put in 250 every paycheck, and we're going to see how the numbers change. Now, first of all, with $250 going to food, gas, and entertainment every 2 weeks, that's not going to be easy. She's really going to have to be disciplined about this. But if she can pull that off, you can see the checking account looks a lot better. It never goes negative. And then here at the end of the year, December 2026, end of this year, she goes to $2,000 in checking. And that is a self-imposed cap she has put there. She said anything over 2,000, now I want that to spill over to savings. So you can see she's starting to build some savings here. And then here, savings hits 1,000, and what she says is anything beyond that, checkings at 2,000, savings at 1,000, I feel good, is going to go to the credit card along with the payment. And that's where you start to see this money come in early 2027, extra money going toward the credit card. And so when does she pay off that card now? That card gets paid off in December 2028. So 2.5 years from now, 3 years before she would have paid it off before, she has $2,000 in checking and she has $1,100 in savings. And here's the 2 models compared to each other. Here, the gray line, you can see Beatrice when she's doing $425 in discretionary every 2 weeks, and she gets to $4,500 after 5 years. The bold green line is where she goes faster, and you can see her hit 0 right here and pays off the card in December 2028. And look at this. The lines continue to broaden until 5 years from now, she has $33,000 saved up. And here's the thing. Beatrice could have done some other things. She could have found a lower rate on her credit card along the way. Maybe she could find a job that pays more or take on a side hustle. But the point here is, through this modeling, there is absolutely a way for Beatrice to pay this off, making $50K a year, $20,000 in debt, and there's a way for her to pay it off really fast. The most important takeaway is it requires discipline. $425 every 2 weeks is already not easy if you're using that for all your food, gas, entertainment. That's anything. Fast food, DoorDash, that's going out, concert tickets. Getting that to $250 is going to be really tight, but it's worth it. She pays the debt off so much faster. We're talking about 2 years out. And then after it's paid off, if she can continue those behaviors, we're talking about a massive change in net worth after 5 years. Now notice, we didn't set up a bunch of categories here for Beatrice. We didn't set up a monthly budget. These are her real numbers. You can see exactly when they're coming out of her paychecks. And instead of taking a look back and categorizing everything into what did I spend on food, what did I spend on clothing, we're giving Beatrice a cap and saying you hit that $250 every 2 weeks, no matter what it takes. And if you can do that and plug the rest of your numbers into a model like this, you can see the future. You can see exactly when you're going to pay off that debt and exactly how much you'll have saved. The tool I'm using is called sheetkeeper.io. There's a wait list available for it now. Just go to sheetkeeper.io on the web and you'll see it. You'll be able to build a model for yourself like this in less than 10 minutes and then have a lot of fun playing around with numbers, hypothetical scenarios, comparing scenarios to see how long it would take you to save to a specific goal or to pay off your own debt. And if you like this scenario, check out the link here to another scenario like this. Subscribe to the channel and leave a comment to tell me what scenario you would like to see mapped out in sheetkeeper.io. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.